Welcome to today's fiber prep session, where we'll be creating a desert violet lemonade art bat. Let's get to it. First, I unpack my carding kit and gather all the fibers I'll be using. A 2-ounce Rambouillet roving braid, along with silk, Firestar, faux cashmere, and nylon. I'll set aside the add-ins for now and focus on the wool roving. This gradient braid transitions beautifully from raspberry to violet. To maintain control over the colors, I split the braid in half. I split each piece of the gradient roving in half, carefully unfolding the flat fiber to find the seam. This step ensures consistency in the layers we'll be creating. Moving on to the add-ins, I split each one in half. This gives us a glimpse into the cross-section of our final bat. Now let's set aside half the fibers and begin working on the first layer. I'll start with splitting each gradient roving lengthwise again to maintain the color integrity. The gradient wool base will transition from raspberry to violet. Next, I split the yellow nylon and orange faux cashmere, allocating each one to cover 1/4 of the drum carder in alternating fashion. I then lay out the pink silk and violet silk, arranging them as a gradient on the drum. pink silk on the raspberry side and violet silk on the violet side, ending with the raspberry fire star over the entire bat, akin to icing on a cake. I card my bats in 2 identical layers so the add-ins aren't just on the top layer, but are throughout the bat. Beginning with the first piece of gradient roving, I work from the left side of the drum carder to the middle. Then, with the second piece of gradient roving, from the middle to the left side. The third piece goes from the right side of the drum to the middle, and the last piece goes from the middle to the right side. This method ensures a smooth gradient of color for the base of the bat. The first piece of yellow nylon goes on the first quarter of the drum. Followed by the first piece of orange faux cashmere on the second quarter. The second pieces of nylon and faux cashmere are placed on the third and fourth quarters respectively. This method provides color blocking within the bat. Using the halving technique, I split the pink silk in half and apply it to the first quarter of the drum. I split the remainder in half again for the second quarter and continue this pattern until there is only a little left that I put back at the beginning. I use this halving technique again with the violet silk working from the other side of the drum across. The silks are applied in a gradient fashion, reinforcing the gradient effect of the wool base. Next, I split the fire star into 2 halves and distribute them across the drum carder, from left to middle and right to middle. This adds a final touch of sparkle to the bat, like icing on the cake. Finally, I repeat the entire process for the second layer of the bat, ensuring consistent blending and color distribution throughout. This bat is like a sip of something cool and refreshing on a warm spring day, bold, bright, and bursting with juicy color. The layers of deep orchid, raspberry, and pink bring out the rich berry tones, while golden and sun-kissed yellows add the perfect citrus twist. Whether you spin it for soft gradients or wild texture, this bat will bring a vibrant energy to your next project. Want to create your own version? I have carding kits available in the shop with the same vibrant fibers so you can build your own blend. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.